On April 7th, 1992, Harrison Wilkes uttered, "Can't touch this," into this password window to Deidre Nelson for the last time. Deidre accepted Harrison's delivery of 500 taffy marijuana edibles. She waited for a moment for Harrison to walk up the block and then carried the box home. Deidre had her own place now and no longer needed to operate out of the abandoned basement. On June 20th, 1989, Gwendolyn Kikuchi whispered, "Red velvet cake," into this password window for the last time. She had come to break up with Deidre Nelson. Deidre and Gwendolyn had been using this space for the last 2 years as a hideout where they would make love. On October 1st, 1987, Deidre Nelson, in uniform and sweatband, said, "Swish," into this password window for the last time. Alfie Gonzalez answered and broke the news. A pipe had burst in the middle of the night. The gym was underwater. The damage was bad. Deidre asked Alfie if he still wanted the keys to this door. On December 6th, 1960, Ali Gonzalez said into this window, "I'm not saying your corny password. Just open the goddamn door." Ali Gonzalez then said, "Come on, I just want to play basketball. I don't want to play fucking Mafia." Ali Gonzalez then begrudgingly said, "Dirty dunks." The door was opened and Ali proceeded to the game. On February 3rd, 1932, this password window was opened for undercover detective Raymond Schaefer, who followed up the password Easy Street with "You're under arrest." 6 gin smugglers were jailed, along with 24 speakeasy patrons. The site was not used again until 1950, when it was reopened as a basketball court for the neighborhood youth. On August 29th, 1925, Dexter Klein said, "Grifter," into this password window. Upon admittance, Dexter made a beeline to the back lounge, where his lover, Max Parker, was in the arms of another. Dexter emptied his Beretta into Max's chest, and moments after was swiftly bludgeoned by Domino, the bouncer. Dexter and Max's bodies were buried on top of one another in the cellar, where they were unearthed 7 years hence. On April 20th, 1857, Abigail Jackson, who had escaped from slavery, gave the password "Mercy" through this password window. Abigail ate and slept in this basement, which was a part of the Underground Railroad, for 2 days, before continuing on to Cambridge, Massachusetts. Throughout the spring of 1781, 2 British spies unsuccessfully tested 37 incorrect passwords before being captured on June 20th and imprisoned in this building. Their fake accents were terrible, and it was surprising that they made it as far as they had. On November 22nd, 1641, James Winthrop recited "Burnt custard for breakfast" into this password window, and shortly after, surreptitiously ate 2 ounces of rabbit jerky, which was being stored here along with other dried goods. It was a hard winter, and such indulgences were forbidden, but everyone did it a little bit, or at least so thought James. On May 5th, 1391, Black Elk sang "Tuck-ticky-tow" into this password window after having died 12 hours prior. The door opened, and she entered the spirit realm. On September 10th, 891, a bear roared into this password window. It was the wrong password, and the door remained shut. On July 18th, 208 years before the Common Era, some grass rustled in the breeze. This happened to be the right password. After a few minutes, seeing that the grass was not making any movements toward the door, the mistake became apparent, and the password was promptly changed. 3,010 years before the Common Era, the password window set its own password to itself once a year for 37 years straight, upon what it estimated was the first day of the year. Its password was Tentacle Tuesday.